Pricing strategy for consumer products. This video is about what is a consumer pricing strategy, why every consumer product should have one, the risks and dangers of running a business without one, and how pricing fits in with the strategic process. It does not matter what currency you trade in, the concepts are applicable to all. So what is a consumer pricing strategy? It is defined as a documented guideline, documented is important here, that ensures price points and promotional price levels and their unit sales mix are optimized and in line with brand strategy and positioning. Confused? So was I when I wrote this. Simply it means deciding a price at which we will sell the product. Say a bag of chips for $5. Then deciding the price or prices at which we will promote the product or discount the product to. Let's say $3.50. And then decide how many units we want to sell at each price level. Say 30 units at $5 and 10 units at $3.50. Important that the percentage of total sales units at each price level is maintained. In this case, 75% of total sales units are to be sold at $5. 30 units divided by the total 40 units gives us 75%. And 25% of total sales units are to be sold at $3.50. Any change in these percentages will change total sales units and the P&L. All this is decided and set after considering a number of internal and external factors, which we will discuss in a separate lecture. As you can see, it is simply about finding the sweet spot in pricing. Because so many pricing strategies are done without a unit sales mix, I wanted to show you a simple example. Meet sad Josh, the consumer and trade marketing head of a large consumer product business. And he looks really sad. And this is Angry Ann. She is the CEO and she is very angry, as you can see. Profits in the last quarter have taken a big dive. See this graph. How? Josh and his team issued pricing guidelines for their chips brand. Regular price of $5, promotional price of $3.50, and a deep promotional price of $2.50. All good. However, they did not place any sales limits on the two lower promotional prices. What happened? Sales went through the roof, but almost all at the lower prices of $2.50 and $3.50. This completely eroded profits, which made Anne really angry. This shows why issuing discounted or promotional price points without unit sales limits can result in a loss. So why should every consumer product have a documented pricing strategy? Pretty picture. It is all about alignment, to be in line with brand strategy and objectives. Secondly, to be in control of the financial levers of the business. And thirdly, documenting a consumer pricing strategy in some ways ensures that pricing and promotional levels and unit sales mix are set after thorough analysis of the category and competition pricing. Let's move to the risks or dangers of not having a consumer pricing strategy. Firstly, nasty surprises that impact the P&L. Your monthly results could surprise you with a loss, as in the example with Josh and Anne. And your forecasted profits could turn into nothing. Secondly, does this guy remind you of someone running aimlessly? With no consumer pricing strategy, pricing becomes reactive with no plan. Retailers, competitors, and random internal thinking guides price levels and business loses control of profitability. And thirdly, Angry Ann returns as business targets are not achieved, with brand strategy and pricing heading in different directions. The question arises, where does pricing sit within the overall strategic process? It starts with the organization or corporate strategy, which is done by the board, owners, or senior management. A large organization may typically have a number of different business streams. There could be a donut business, a chips business, a confectionery business, a jams and spreads business, and a beverage business. And for each of these, a smart organization will have a business strategy. Under each business, there could be a number of brands. There could be a brand X under beverages and a brand Y, and a brand called Ola, which we will use as an example in the future. For each of these brands, there could be a brand strategy. Rather, there should be a brand strategy. And under the Ola brand strategy, there will be a trade strategy. And there could be a communication strategy. And of course, a pricing strategy, which finally influences a brand's P&L. So this explains where pricing sits within the overall strategic process. The next video takes you through the 4 key components or decision points of a pricing strategy. Thanks for watching.